Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Pooja Sharma, working as an associate professor in Department of MBA. Today, I'm going to explain you a very important concept: double entry system. This is the part of the financial accounting, and this is the base. Actually, on the basis of that, you can record the transaction. Double entry system is the rule on which helps in like passing the transaction, which helps in recording the transaction. So how the process of the recording is what? First, we will record the transaction in the journal, and the second book is the ledger. In journal, we record the transaction date wise, and when we will record the transaction date wise, we cannot differentiate, we cannot classify all the transaction in the first book, that is journal. So we can take the help of the second book, that is ledger, in which we classify all the transactions. And in journal, when we record all the transactions date-wise, we call it journalization. And we record the transaction in the second book in ledger, that is called the posting. And first book is journal and the second book is ledger. Double entry system basically used to record the transaction in the journal. How we can record the transaction in the journal? On the basis of the double entry system. So let's start the rule. Let's start about the double entry system. Double entry system is what? It's a recording process. It's a recording process on which is used to basically record the transactions. It means every transaction has two aspects. In my previous video, I have already explained about the transaction. Transactions means all the monetary financial activities. All the financial activities, all the monetary activities comes under the transactions. So there are two aspects of the transaction. First is debit aspect and second is credit aspect. It means all account has two sides. First is debit side and second is credit side. So in double entry, double means first debit and second is credit. There are two parts of the transaction. First is debit and second is credit. It means double entry. You will record the transaction at two places. The transaction in the primary book or the journal are recorded on the basis of the rules debit and credit. So the left side is known as the debit side and the right is the credit side. All transaction must have the debit and its corresponding credit of for the same account. Means when the company will have any transaction, company has to record that transaction in two sides. First is debit and second is credit. These are the golden rules of accounting which is used, and these are the rules on which basis you will debit and credit the account balances. First is personal, where you will write the name of the person, and the description of this is what? You can write the name of the person, the name of the company, the name of the institute. Like you can write if I'll talk about any bank or any institute or any company, HUL, LNT, in transaction, if the name of the company, the name of the person will come, you will see the transaction, you will see the rule of the personal account for debit and credit the transactions. The most important concept of the part of the personal account is representative personal account, where you will write about the outstanding prepaid expenses, drawings, and capital. Real account is what? In which property and assets come. When you have to see any transaction any transaction includes the property and assets information, you will see the rule of the real account. It includes tangible assets and intangible assets both. Tangible assets means which we can see, like the furniture, machine, building, which these type of assets we can see, we can touch. Intangible assets we cannot touch that, we cannot see that, like copyrights, patent and trademark. These are the intangible assets, and it comes under the IPR also. So all the assets are included in the real account, and when you have to see the rules related to the assets and properties, you will see the rule of the real account. And third is the nominal account, where the income, expenses, gains and losses comes. Now we will come back on this tabular chart, or this tabular information about the rules. in personal, when the person will receive, we will see all the rules in the company aspects. In the personal account, all the receivers are debited and all the givers are credited. As per the real account, what comes in debited and what goes out credited. In the nominal account, all the expenses and losses are debited and all the income and gains are credited. These are the basis for passing the entry, for doing the entry in the journal. And when you have to see the name of the person, when you will see the name of the person, you will see the personal account information. As per the personal account, you will do the debit and credit. And when you have when you have the assets in the transaction, you will see the rule of the real account. And when you will have the expenses and losses and income and gains information, you will see the nominal account information. Now, already I have discussed about this, the process of recording the transactions. With In next video, I will explain about the process or with the examples also. Thank you so much.